Morning, America. How we doing today? Let's see here. I don't have anything done on the computer. Let me get the computer real quick. I wish this was a setting you could just set. I mean, every video is the same until you change it. But you got to do it each and every video. It's kind of a pain. It's funny, some of the stuff on here you can set, and it's set and done. And then other things you set one time, and then the next video, next live stream, you got to set it all over again. And it's subscribers only and slow chat. Got to do it each and every time. Or at least I haven't figured out how to do it. But it's something I want every time. It would be nice if I could set it one time and be done with it. Let's see here. So anyway, how we all doing today? I'm already sweating a little bit. I gave up yesterday. There was almost no breeze. If there was, it was going out a different angle or something. It wasn't coming through here. I'd sit down and just cook, you know. So I said, the heck with it. I've had enough of this. And I've had enough of this, and I went home. It's just too stinking hot. All right, internet. Sorry, folks, I should have had this done, but I was doing other things. I got a little bit of news for you today. Not news, but updates on what we're doing here. A little bit of new info. Almost there. Almost there. Takes a minute for this thing to pull up. So what I just did there, I wish it would just stay. And every video was the same, until you change it. You won't do it. You got to get in there each and every time. Each and every live stream. Such a pain. Turn the computer back off. We are done. There we go. Oh, let's see. Gonna have breakfast. I'm gonna have me a potassium bar for breakfast. Potassium bar? What's a potassium bar? I have to think about that for a second. I wonder what a potassium bar might be. Bananas are loaded with potassium. And a friend of mine called it, hey, you want a potassium bar? I'm like, a what? Nature's candy bar. There you go. I love bananas. I bought these about a week ago and they were so green I couldn't eat them till now. So, anyway. All right, let's scroll back, see who's all here. Let's see. Linda was first this morning. A nice, cool morning here in Ohio. There we go. North Star, good morning. Bam Bam. Judy, morning from Maine. Neil from Michigan. A.S. Russell from Ohio, Ken from Morgan, oh wait a minute, Guten Morgen, Guten Morgen, yeah, good morning in German. I think that's German or Dutch, one of the two. Get her done, soon you'll be out on the road again, Tumbleweed Traveler, that's from Jane. I can say, respect coyote is bound to respect that bus. Any coyote? Okay. What kind of coyote? An animal coyote or a drug cartel coyote? So. What's that rope for? The rope. Oh, up on top of the bus on the I haven't been up there yet except for the screenshot. That rope it's an extension cord, and it's to give me the center line so I can measure out each way from the center line of the bus. I'll show all that here in a minute. That's what I did after I got off the video yesterday. Let's see. Morning from Michigan. Wesley from Michigan, northern Michigan. I wonder if it's the UP up there. Let's see. Yep, there you go. Bam, bam. North center line for measuring. There you go. Bam, bam. He got it on today. Bam, bam. He's got his shit together this morning. Morning Saz, morning North Star, morning Dad watching from Edmonton, Ohio. Morning, and what's on your agenda today? I'm fixing to show you. More than what I did yesterday, mounting those brackets up there. I only got 4 of them done yesterday, and just by the time I got around to getting up there, it was hot outside, and up there, just 10 feet higher is so much hotter in this shed because heat rises and gets trapped up in the ceiling of this thing. There's a vent up there, but it just can't it can't vent fast enough. The breeze blows through and blows through the bottom part, but the upstairs kind of stays warm, you know. So yeah, just get up 10 feet up on top of that bus up there. It's a lot hotter, about 10 degrees. So it's 100 degrees down here, it's 110 up there. And there, like I said, there was hardly any breeze yesterday. There was earlier when I first started the video, the stream, but by the time I got up there and got to work, and the breeze had really slowed down. You could see the trees rustling ever so slightly. It must have changed directions or something. And oh, we had rain yesterday. I didn't get one drop out here. Not in town. In town, we got a good little shower for about 15 minutes. A good strong shower for about 15 minutes. So that was good for the yards, you know, for the people living in town. But out here, I didn't get nothing. Not a drop. All right. Well, I'll scroll back where I left off. What am I working on today? Okay. Hi from UK, United Kingdom. There you go. Kim. Hi, Kim Wisby. Jay Wade from Maine. M-A. M-E is Maine and M-A is Mass, I think. Is that right? Yeah. No? I don't know. Anyway, Jay, Mass or Maine, I don't know. I think Maine is M-E, if I remember right. Okay, anyway. Morning driver from Elizabeth. Good morning from Dreary, Ohio. It's not a town, that's the state. The state of the weather is dreary. What kind of lighting systems are you using for the bus? I don't know, I haven't got that far. Solar panels, same thing as on the bus, just more of it. A lot of Ohioans in here. Yeah, seems to be. Morning from Bakersfield, California. Ralph, Debbie, morning. Peg, morning. Falconic View, morning. Henry, how are you? I'm good. How are you, Henry? Linda Mitchell, good morning from Illinois. Cat Lady from Alabama. Let's see what banana. Love my bananas too. Yeah. Good morning from Indiana. Good morning, Stan. Good morning. No notifications this morning. Glad I checked. Yeah, I've been doing pretty much all of them 8 o'clock on 8 o'clock in the morning out here at the shop. Don't know how long that'll, but that's what I've been doing lately. Is around 8 o'clock. Gives me time to get out here, get some stuff done when it's still cool, and then get prepped and get ready, and then turn it on at 8 o'clock. I might only do 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Stuck to my lip. Anyway, might do 20 minutes, might do 2 hours. I just never know. Like yesterday, I did 2 hours. Well, let's see, where was I? I kind of lost track where I was at here. Indiana, okay. Morning, good, glad there we are. Okay. Jowdy, good morning. Murphy, Jowdy, howdy, Jowdy, I don't know. Anyway. Northern Virginia, Denmark, there we go, Paul. Pool, not Paul, P-O-U-L, Poul Andersen. Poul Andersen from Denmark. Typo Queen Murphy. Howdy and Jowdy. There you go. Coyote is not coming over the border and selling drugs. The coyotes refer to the real thing, howling at the moon. There you go. Ow. Morning from Georgia. Ohio, there's Mike from Ohio, Brenda from Georgia, Lori from South Carolina. Good morning, Pequot, Ohio, North Dakota. Good morning from Texas, Missouri, Hellerstown, Maryland. Hellerstown, I think is play on words. Hagerstown, Maryland. No, Hagerstown, Pennsylvania. I don't know. Anyway, Hagerstown, Maryland was where it's play on words, I think. Hagerstown, Hellerstown. Anyway, whatever. Finally a live stream, not a replay. Got my chores take too long. Hot and humid Florida, yep. Live in Maine, but born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. Buckeye at heart, there you go. Joe Pool, have I ever visited Joe Pool Lake? No, I know where it's at, and it's, you know, that's where a lot of those fires were last few weeks ago. And they're the ones that got a lot of rain yesterday out in that area. So, yeah, Joe Pool, I don't go to lakes very much because I'm always busy in the truck driving, working, whatever. I've never had a lot of leisure time to go out boating or camping or whatever. Trying to rectify that. Beachy's fixed. All right, good. Ron is resuming his walk now, and Beachy is fixed. All right, got the engine parts in. Gray Wolf's walked across the U.S. for freedom and liberty. Watch him on YouTube channel. There you go. Thank you, North Star. There's a link to his channel. Good morning from Bardstown, Kentucky, Wisconsin, Mississippi. Get your stickers from North Star. She's got stickers still, so you can get some there if you want them. Meridian, Mississippi. Hey. We got a friend of mine. He got married in Meridian, Mississippi. Ho, America. People just south of me. Okay, convoy honor. Something in Branson. Vet Week in Branson. Okay. Good morning, great day. Sticker both. What does the sticker look like? I had one here. It's a little bumper sticker about 8 inches long, about 1.5 inches tall, and it says Sasnak on it. The logo at the beginning of my edited videos, not these live streams, but my edited videos, you'll see a and the name kind of rotates, okay, and you'll see that. That's what the stickers look like roughly. Okay, what do the stickers look like? Hey, Hellerstown, Maryland, Hagerstown, but I call it Hellerstown. There you go. Morning, Lori. No, that's Lone Star talking to Lori. Lone Star again. Truck driver is almost camping but getting paid. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with it, but it's not camping. You're living in a vehicle. You want to call that camping. You camp at pretty places like lakes and forests, you know. You camp over a mountaintop looking down on a valley. Truckers, they park in truck stop parking lots right beside the dumpsters, okay, with a whole bunch of noisy ass trucks idling all night long. And then these new big companies, they got their backup alarms. So 2 o'clock in the morning, company comes in backing beside you, beep, 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 beep. You don't hear that when you're camping. Difference. All right, had to throw my potassium bar wrapper away. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, there you go. On the videos, there's a watermark down at the bottom corner, bottom right corner. You see that watermark? That's what the stickers look like. Okay. Coffee. I got a confession to make. I was late for work today. I don't know if I'm gonna get fired or not, but I was late for work today. I overslept. I went to bed about 10:30 last night. Woke up about 1:30 for about an hour. Laid there for about an hour, couldn't get back to sleep. Somewhere, probably 2:30, somewhere along in there, fell asleep. Woke up again at 4:30, had the alarm set at 5:30. Laid there from 4:30 to about 5:15. I thought, well, instead of letting the alarm go off and wake Pam up and everything, I reached over and turned the alarm off because I'm already awake. I laid there for another 15. An hour, 45 minutes later, I woke up at 7 o'clock. Oh shit, I got to, so I jumped up and run out of here. I got here about 10 minutes before 8. And so I'm late for work. I hope I don't get fired. Somebody, don't tell the boss. He's an asshole from what I hear. All right, so I kind of sort of caught up on the scroll here, I think. Got a lot of them anyway, stickers and oh yeah, she putting the PayPal stuff up there and everything. Wow, cool. Yeah. So anyway, so there you go. What I talked about yesterday was I put these windows in. I got the last of the windows in. The braces are still in there. I got to pop them off, and the windows are done. Yesterday, let me show you. I put in the air conditioner. Put in the air conditioner. Yeah. So I got the air conditioner in the window, just braced in there. You'll laugh at how I got it popped up here, but it's in. Okay. I got a ladder underneath there, got some blocks, and it's just sitting there very precariously. But it is kind of latched in here. This little thing is on that lip and everything, so it's not going to go anywhere, I don't think. And so anyway, I just propped the window up right there with the board for now. And what have I learned? This is a 6,000 BTU Frigidaire miniature window unit air conditioner. All right. It was 84 degrees in here when I turned it on, 30 minutes ago. 30 minutes ago, it was 84 degrees in here. All right, I've got it on high cold, high cool, turned as hot, as good as it can go. And in a half hour, it's went from 84 to 78, okay? There's 81, 81, 81, 78. The wind is blowing across over here to this side. Set you up here. It's right over here, and it's blowing across to this wall. This wall's a little bit cooler. 77, 79, the windows are 80, 77, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 82, 82, 81. So it's dropped basically, right here it's dropped a little bit, but the rest of the bus, 82, so it's dropped about 2 degrees in a half hour. All right, let's go out and get my phone. Let's check the batteries. Now I've got electricity coming in. I've got electricity coming in on the bus, on the van. It's 840 watts. I have to go and get my phone. It's 840 watts coming in, but it's at an angle. The sky, the sun's not very high in the sky right now, so it's not getting 840 watts. It's probably getting 230 or 300, somewhere along in that range. So I just run an extension cord out here, plugged it into the van, turned the van on and everything. So let's put you where you can fall over. Good luck on that. All right. So I get on my laptop, on my phone, get into the looking up the Bluetooth on that. It started at 80%. Oh, wait a minute. Which one do I got here? Yeah. It started at 80%, and in a half hour, come on, it's dropped to 72. Okay. That's because I'm only getting, let me check the other thing here. Out of 840 watts of solar up there, because the sun's coming at an angle, I'm only getting 152, 153. It's using about 540 watts as it's running on high. 540 watts is being used, and the panels are only bringing in 152 right now. Now later on, the sun will get higher, and that number will go up to 400 or 500, okay? But right now I'm only getting 150, so that's why the batteries packs have dropped 8% in a little, about 40 minutes, about 45 minutes now, something like that. All right, so 840 watts flat mounted is nowhere near enough to run an air conditioner. And I had it running yesterday for 2 hours, and in the shop it was about 97-ish right here. If I shine it on that wall over there, it was about 97. Outside it was 100. The thing up here was about 98. The meter, the thermometer on the wall is about 98. I used the laser thermometer, the infrared thermometer. I shined it around the shop. Up there it was like 125 off the roof, the ceiling, because it was sunny yesterday. Down where I'm at down here, it was, the upper 90s. In the bus, when I first started, it was like 94 degrees inside the bus. I turned it on and it was on for 2 hours. And I went from, what did I have at the time? I had 70. I've got it right here. I took pictures of it. I had 78% to start out with at 10:15, I think. I had 78% of the batteries full. Why weren't the batteries completely full? Because I've let them drop off a little bit, because you don't want to store, because I haven't used them all summer. You don't want to store them to 100%. So I used the batteries down to about 75 or so percent and turn the whole system off. So the batteries would store around 75%. You don't want to store lithiums at 100%. You want to drop them off a little bit. If you're going to leave them, charge them all the way to 100 if you're going to use them the next day. But if you're not going to use them for 6 months, use some electricity out of them, drop them down to about 75% state of charge, and store them at that point. Anyway, I had it at 76%. Right there's a screenshot of yesterday, and run it for 2 hours. I was at 69. And then I went back home and it charged from 69 up to about 80, probably about 81 last night. And then this morning it got up and I didn't have much sun when I drove out here. So that's why I was at 80 when I first started. So anyway, what I'm getting at is to run air conditioning, you got to have lots of solar. Okay, you got to have enough solar to run the air conditioner, but you also have to have a bonus of solar to run the air conditioner at 500 or 600 watts, whatever it's going to be, or a bigger air conditioner, 700, 800, 900 watts. You'll have to have a lot of panels to run the air conditioner, but have extra to what's left over charges the batteries. And then in the evening, let's say the sun goes down, but it's still hot and muggy, and you don't want to turn the air conditioner off until midnight or something. When you go to bed, 11 o'clock, midnight, whatever, you turn the air conditioner off then. You're gonna have to run off of battery power for about 3 hours-ish, okay? And you gotta have a big enough battery bank to do that. So I think it's not chiseled in stone, but I think what I'm gonna do is just put these 6 panels up here on the bus. Put the 6 panels up on the bus, and that'll be enough to run the bus, just day-to-day operation stuff. And if it gets hot, get that air conditioner out, a bigger, I'll sell this one probably and just buy a bigger 9,000 or 12,000 BTU air conditioner. Buy a bigger air conditioner, twice the size of this one. It has more airflow. And what's coming out of the vent on that was 66 degrees yesterday. I didn't check this morning, but about the same. But anyway, get a bigger air conditioner and just run a generator. For all the more times I'm going to need the air conditioning, I think that's what I'm going to do. Just run a generator, just one of those little small Hondas. I've got one over there. It's a 1200 watt, was it a Westinghouse, I think? Tom Hobotech gave me a couple years ago. It was one he used when he was in his van. When he got out of his van and got into this house, he hardly ever used the generator anymore. It was just sitting there. And he had gotten several new ones for reviews. And he says, you want that old generator, you can have it. I didn't have that many hours on it, but it's small, but it's something, Oh, sure. And I think when he first got it, he got a real good deal on it. He paid like it was like 350, and he had coupons or something. He got it for like 270, 275, or some really low price like that for a generator. Like, wow. And anyway, he ran it for a while, but then he quit the RV stuff, full time when he bought that house, and didn't need that generator anymore. So he graciously gave that to me and hand me down generator. And I really haven't used it much because I haven't been camping yet, but I will. I'm glad I got it because it's something I will use in the future. Along with that Blue Eddy, I got a Blue Eddy from him too, and then Rock Pals sent me that what was it, about a 270 or 290 or something like that, a little solar generator, basically a big battery pack is what it is. So so I've got those three things. And I haven't really needed them for your regular life. They're good for, like, if the power goes out at home, that kind of thing. You can keep your refrigerator running for a while, things like that, the bigger ones. So anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a bigger solar system. The one I have on the bus is a 840. I'm going to add a couple more panels to that and make it a 1260 laying flat panels, and on a nice summer day I could probably bring in about 1,000 watts. Okay. I'm going to upgrade the battery bank to a much bigger battery bank, I think. And I've got all these different, I could go this way, I could do this. There's all kind of different combinations, okay, of what I can do. I could, if I wanted to run the air conditioner off of solar, I could load the whole roof of this thing with solar panels. Problem is, it costs a lot of money, and it costs a lot of money for one, and for two, the panels, but then you have to upgrade all your electronics, all your charge controllers and all that kind of stuff too. And it'd be a whole roof of air. I don't know. So I guess what I'm going to do right now is just, when I get ready to tear that van apart, after I come back from the trip in a couple of weeks, it'll be a month from now. About a month from now, I'll probably start tearing the van apart, tearing the solar off of it and stuff like that, start mounting it in here. In the meantime, this next 10 days before I leave on the trip, I'm going to work on the bus, start maybe making some basic, the rough end, the walls, and the bed frame area and stuff like that. So, all right, talked about the air conditioner, talked about panel solar and all that kind of stuff, which way I can go. And I think the simplest way is just, when there's that hot day, just get the generator out, run it until it breaks, and then maybe buy a new one. And if that doesn't work, or if that becomes a pain in the butt, I can always go back and put much more solar on it and put a mini split on it and stuff like that. Okay, so if I don't have a mini split on there, how am I going to heat it? Well, that diesel fire heater is one, and then I'd like to put a wood stove in. Okay, I've got a wood stove sitting over there. I think it's going to be too big for the area. It's a one for like a shop or a small house, and I think the footprint's just going to be too big. I'll probably have to go get one of those. They call them cubic minis, or a dwarf stove. Okay, there's two different companies, and I think I like the dwarf stove better. I think it looks better, and it's built a little stronger. The cubic mini is made out of sheet metal, thick sheet metal, but still, it's just plain sheet metal. Whereas the dwarf has a lot more like cast iron parts on it and stuff, and more adjustability from what I can do. And it's a little bit bigger box, so put a slightly larger wood in it. So anyway, I'm leaning toward the dwarf stove. But before I buy any of that, I'm going to try to put this other stove in. I just think it's too big of a footprint to be in the way all the time for all the more I really need it. You know, you gotta remember, we're trying to move wherever the weather is nice. We're trying to travel wherever the weather's nice, and then if you need a little heat, just a little, take the chill off, turn the diesel fire heater on. If it's really cold outside, light the stove, you know. But the whole idea is try to not have to use heat or air conditioning. Just go where it's nice and you don't have to use any of that stuff. So, but I know that there will be days when it's hot and you need air conditioning. I know there will be days when it's cold and you need heat. So. Oh, mercy. So I'm going to run that air conditioner for today while I'm working on the bus and everything, drilling the rest of the holes and putting the mounting bolts in. Get up there and I'll show you how that's working out. And just want to enjoy my pipe for a second here. But I'll get up there and I'll show you all that, and then we'll cut the video. And then I'm going to run that air conditioner all day long today. And when I get done at noon, it'll be hot in here. It'll be 95 degrees, 98 degrees in here again. And I'll see if that thing can pull it down very much. It's getting an early start. See, I didn't start till 10:30 yesterday, 10:20 I think it was. I started about 10:20 and run it for about 2 hours, till about 12:20, okay? And then the last thing I did, I had everything buttoned up, ready to go. The van was even running. And I walked over there and I checked the temperature. And like I said, it was about 87 degrees. It wasn't very cool. It wasn't very cool. You could stand right in front of the AC and feel the cold air, but if you walk back in the bus anywhere, it wasn't cool back there at all. It dropped, maybe the whole bus dropped about 5 degrees, from 95 to about 88, somewhere in that range, you know. It wasn't good enough. Now, on the other hand, what will help that is once I get the bus kind of built, there'll be a wall about right here, right in front of